When you visit Munich, you're liable to see a lot of this. And this. For a city started hundreds of years ago by monks, supposedly over a dispute on the best way to brew beer, Munich has grown to become one of the most expensive cities, not just in Germany, but all of Europe. Construction scenes like the one behind me are extremely common to see these days, and it's not hard to see why. A lot of Munich was built up post-war around the 40s and 50s, so a lot of this stock has become very old, not very efficient, and it's much lower than the new buildings, so it doesn't house as many people. If you can't tell, we're still trying to dig ourselves out of the blizzard we had last weekend. The real question is, when you're upgrading this building stock, are you going to build the same number of units, the same size, or are you going to build more units that are smaller? I don't know if you can see in the distance, way out there, but the number of construction cranes just keeps going. And not sure you'll be able to see this on the horizon, but they are absolutely everywhere. I think up here you can really get a sense of the scale of the amount of construction that's going on right now. I want to give you guys a little tour of my micro apartment. Now, I found this place probably 18 months ago. It took about a year to actually get, and I've actually wanted to make a video about it for a while now, but I never thought it was ready. I never thought it was done, and it's, to be honest, still not done by a long stretch. But I figured since it'll never be done, I should just show it to you as is. The first thing you notice, which we'll go back to right now, is the wardrobe. Got my lederhosen ready for Frühlingsfest or maybe Stark Beer Festival coming up. Tons of drawers. Way too many drawers underneath. Living in a small space forces you to be relentlessly organized unless you want to lose your mind. After moving to Europe with 2 bags and my cat, I thought, well, I don't have a lot of stuff, so maybe we can just try and keep that going. You'd actually be pretty surprised at just how much you can fit in here. Right next to the linen closet, we have the one bathroom, which is nothing to write home about, but at least it has a big shower. This is also something that people in North America probably won't know what it is, but this is a heated towel rack, and this is pretty much standard in every single German bathroom I've ever been in. The other thing that this place has that every other German bathroom has, and I have no idea what it is or why it exists, someone let me know in the comments below. This is like a neat, I would call this like a knee wall, step wall. It goes the entire length of the bathroom. It is hollow, it's gypsum board, so I don't know what's back there. Maybe there's plumbing. I guess it's a nice spot to put your stuff down, but I don't know, it's a little strange. Next, I want to show you the office, which if you've watched my previous video on setting this up, you're already a little familiar with it. This is completely built into the wall, which is great because I can fit in my monitor and all of my editing equipment, not to mention cameras and more storage in here. So it's really nice having a spot where I can do some editing and get some work done and sort of separate from the living space, which is out here. This is also Callie's favorite room of the house. What do you think, sweetheart? She can ponder everything up here. Check out the sunset. Sometimes I don't always want to be in the office, so I managed to add in an additional workspace right here in the kitchen/living room. Another pretty common feature for German apartments is to have a little outdoor space, and this apartment is no different. Luckily, it is not too cold out today. If you can't tell, this balcony is not very big, but you can fit 2 people and a table out here. The last space I want to talk about is the kitchen, of course. Another interesting part with German apartments, and I think other parts of the world are similar, usually don't come with a kitchen. Now, I was lucky with this place that it did come with a kitchen pre-installed. While this is not the biggest kitchen in the world, it suits my needs, and I cook a fair amount of the time. Of course, it has an induction cooktop. It even has a full-size dishwasher full of dirty dishes. Moving into this kitchen, I knew it wouldn't be quite enough space, so I added this bar. So it houses my coffee machine, all of my dishes, glasses, things like that, and just frees up these cabinets for other things. The one place we haven't seen yet is the bedroom. What I especially love is because these are 2 separate beds, you can fold just one down if you need it, or if you want more space for activities, you can have 2. Plus, they are really smart. They put in this little cubby here with integrated lighting and these really cool integrated lamps for reading. But that's not even the coolest part of this apartment. Okay, Murphy beds you've probably seen before, but I bet you've never seen anything like this. How cool is that? Come on, these walls move. All of these modules are mounted on rails above the ceiling. And that means you can move them wherever you need to. This is really neat because if you want to, you can fold absolutely everything up, shove it in the corner, and then you've got one big living room if you have a party or you just want some more space for whatever reason. On the other side of it, if you want more space in your closet, say, you can just pull this back. And wherever you want it, maybe right there. Mount it down. And now you have a bigger closet. Or what I like to do, if I have a guest visiting me, I just make my closet even bigger, put a spare bed in here, and this becomes a spare bedroom. So this flexibility really allows you to utilize a smaller space in a much more intelligent way. And for me, that was really the selling point of this apartment in particular. I looked originally at a 1-bedroom and I thought, do I really need that much space? It's just me and the cat. So maybe this is the future. I think apartments like this are more commonplace in places like Japan, where they really are constrained in the size that they have to build in. But I think this could be a trend for Germany. I think more people, especially people like me, that don't need a lot of space, don't have a family, I think you could maybe move into spaces like this. And maybe you can fit a lot more of them in the size of a standard apartment building. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.